Hello again, I'm Jeff Tumlin. In response to our last video, I received a lot of questions from you all about what we were doing to protect the health of our workforce. And I want to assure you that just as soon as the mayor declared a public health emergency, we sat down immediately with the Department of Public Health in order to develop a series of plans about how to reduce risk and to prevent transmission of this disease. Under the guidance of the Department of Public Health and in collaboration with our labor unions, including TWU, we've come up with a whole series of recommendations that we've implemented, and we're developing more still. One of the first things we did was mandated the use of the security barrier. SFMTA is one of the few agencies in the country that allows a plexiglass security barrier between our operator and the public. So we're keeping that closed and using it in order to prevent our operators from being sneezed or coughed on. That barrier has also allowed us to avoid more extreme measures like stopping to collect fares, as some of our sister agencies have been forced to do. It's particularly hard on us given the fact that our revenues are down by 70 to 95%. And our most important concern right now, aside from health, is protecting the jobs of our workforce. The second thing that we did is we ended service on the cable car, the E and the F line, largely because these are our only vehicles that didn't have a barrier. So we replaced those lines with buses. The third thing that we've just implemented as of last night is maximum passenger load guidelines in order to allow for social distancing for our passengers, as well as keeping the passengers away from the operator cab. This has gone into effect today. The fourth thing that we've done is made sure that we've taken advantage of the fact that we're one of the few systems that offers a proof of payment system. This allows us to direct almost all of our passengers to board from the rear door while still making sure that we're able to use the front door for our vulnerable passengers, including people who are in wheelchairs or who need to take advantage of the kneeling bus. Fifth thing that we've done is made sure that our operators have cleaning supplies despite the national shortage. We've made sure that our frontline workers are prioritized, even despite the citywide limitations on these materials. The sixth thing that we're doing is directing extra and more specialized cleaning of all of our vehicles and our facilities. This is actually the primary reason why we're shutting down the rail system on Monday, and that is to allow our custodians who are cleaning what are basically empty rail stations and direct them to our facilities, including our shops and our parking control officer facility, and to allow the car cleaners that are cleaning our rail vehicles to really focus on the buses. This will help keep our entire workforce safe. And finally, as you've continued to hear from the Department of Human Resources, we're providing a lot of guidance to our workforce about how to stay healthy and making sure that if people feel sick, they stay at home. This is probably our most important guidance. We're also looking at a variety of other changes, like things that we can do to help our passengers maintain social distancing. We're looking at some signage and other floor changes on our vehicles to keep passengers away from the operator cab. But in all of this, we're getting daily updates from the Department of Public Health on the latest science. We're wanting to make sure that everything that we do is driven by the latest science about what actually limits transmission of this disease, rather than simply responding to fear and rumor. And I'm hopeful that you will all follow me in that guidance. I want to also thank our amazing Human Resources Department for putting together detailed guidance for all of you. All of that you can find on our intranet site that includes things that you can do to keep yourself happy and healthy. And I'm going to keep saying this even if it's getting old. I want to thank our entire agency, all of you who are continuing to show up in regular numbers every day, because you understand how important it is, the service that we deliver to the public, that we're continuing to get all of those essential workers to work and allowing our residents to be able to get their groceries and prescription drugs and whatever. As always, let me know if these videos are helpful. Stay tuned and stay well. Thank you.